Hello everyone! And today, we're back for another Loomian Legacy PVP video. And today, we're going to be doing some random battles. And the reason why I'm doing some random battles today is because one, I need to grind some uploads for my upcoming vacation. And two, I haven't played random battles in a while. And I think random battles is kind of flawed right now. So it'd be cool to make a video talking about it. And I am kind of lagging, which isn't ideal. Alright, what Zulong is this? Ooh, this is a good Zulong. I like the Zulong. Yeah, he has nothing that can switch into Zulong, which is awesome. Which Croptana set are you? Clutch Plushie Tribute. Yay, amazing. Amazing set. I mean, could be good for the art. Nah, not really. What does Hunder do? Oh my god, lag is gonna kill me if I'm not careful. Okay, yeah, Hunder's pretty good because it has Blaze Chomp. So yep, gonna bring you. Gotta bring Metatoad quite specifically for the Stratosaur. Plus it has Zip Zap, meaning it can pivot out. There are no Zip Zap immunities. I think I have the advantage in this matchup. But I'm going to be forced to bring Wiki, who can't hit him. Can't hit that guy. I'm kind of forced to bring Wiki in this battle, and I got to be kind of careful. To bring Trumbull. I think it's Specialty Boots. No, it's plain Shell. I think I'll bring Wiki. I'll bring you for Metro. I'll lead off with the Metatoad and see if I get a good matchup. Because I don't think he has many good matchups into Toad. So I can Zip Zap out. He's going to lead with Jalusa, who cannot catch an Oko on me. But I also can't really take a hit from you. So I'm just going to go into Wiki and not think about it too much. But yeah, with random battles, Loomians have a random level. They could be from level, I think, 45 to 55. And they have random moves. You don't know what they're going to have. You have to basically check everything. Wiki's level 55. I think this is one of the better Loomians. I can stat plant anything and I can do some work. That's going to be the only way I'm going to be able to beat the Jalusa, at least effectively. Frost Beam's not going to do that much because, as you can see, Jalusa really sucks. So, yeah, that's kind of funny. Jalusa kind of sucks, so I want to see if I can... I want to see if I can save my Milkshake for later. If not, then I just get to rejuvenate and go back to full health. Let's see what he does. He has to switch out of Jalusa, because if he stays in, he's going to lose his Jalusa to this 1v1, because he physically can't break through Wiki, unless it's Magnify. It could be Magnify. But even if it is Magnify, I have Zulong in the back, and I have Peace of Mind as well. Does go for another Frost Beam, trying to break my Milkshake, I think... I lost Milkshake. Darn, that sucks, but not the end of the world. I get a Photosynthesis up. And yeah, I'm back to full health. I want to save my Wiki at full health though, because I think it can be very helpful. I'm just going to switch into... Zulong. And get a Zip Zap up. Why not? Because if he doesn't click the light type move, which he's not going to in this situation, unless he predicts Zulong, I'm going to be good. I can just Zip Zap out and get some momentum. And if he switches, I get a good matchup with Zulong because I can Zip Zap out. He switches into Avatros? Ursaros. Oh, this is problematic because I don't know which Ursaros set that is. And Ursaros is actually very dangerous. I'm actually going to stay in an E-Burst because guess what? If he's not Boots, I outspeed. He's not Boots. That's why I stayed in. And since Arctic Shell, that should Oko the Ursaros. Awesome. I got a crit as well, which this is a Zulong. A crit would have not mattered in that situation. I didn't want to make a predict in Boots because if he went for the Boots play, I can go into Hunder. Plus, I didn't want him to Blaze Rush. Because, yeah, he was a sweeping potential if he was Blaze Rush. So, I needed to stay in there. He's going to go into Metronet. Metronet comes on in. I don't necessarily have a switch into Metro either. Can Metro set up? I think it could. I'm just going to go for an E-Burst and just try to get a little damage off. Because he is level 45, so he's going to take a lot more damage than my level 48. Yeah, it's a 2-hit crit helps. Sometimes you gotta get a little lucky if you want to win these kind of battles. With random battles, sometimes you gotta be a little lucky. Because random battles, you don't know what you're gonna get. My opponent had a very bad matchup in the Zulong. So, that's gonna be a KO. Also, what do y'all think? Do y'all think I should do more random battle videos? Or do y'all think I should make a video on random battles? Because the thing is, random battles right now really isn't that good. Because, there's no reason to do random battles. Because you gain nothing from playing it. I wish there was a ladder for random battles, so there's a reason to play it. And two, random battles has not been updated since the start of PvP 2.0. So, Yeah, it hasn't been updated since it started PvP 2.0, meaning that a lot of Loomians that have lost moves still have their moves, and they need to add more Loomians, because after like 5 or 6 battles, you're using the same Loomians over and over again. So that's what I think about random battles. I think it needs a little bit of an upgrade. I do hope by Season 3, once Season 3 starts, I hope they make an adjustment on random battles, because that is heavily needed. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that's going to happen once they finish Route 9. That's going to do nothing, because, let's be honest, Nimue does not touch me at all. Boy, Wiki Wiki's surprisingly good. I won't lie. I'm going to switch out into my Metatoad. I'm going to switch out into my Metatoad, and I'm going to go for a Zip Sap. I have a Sap Plant up, so I can always heal a little HP back. Jetstream will do nothing. And he's going to switch, because he's never going to stay into this. Even if he does. I get free momentum, because he has no Earth type. So yeah, I'm going to go for a Zip Zap here. I could Slap Down as well, but I think Zip Zap's better to get a little bit of momentum. Slow momentum is always a good thing, because I get to eat the hit, and then I go into something with a positive matchup. So, I always love having Loomians with slow momentum. Let's see who he goes into. I think he's going to go to Jaloosa or Ava. Strat gets O-Code. If not O-Code, it takes a lot of damage. Not O-Code, just shows how bulky Stratosaur is, and yeah, who switches into Zulong now? Yeah, who switches to Zulong Zip Zap now? Nothing. Nothing can switch into Zulong Zip Zap. I'll Zip Zap into the Hunder, because Hunder can pretty much destroy everything now. And yeah, that's it. That's going to be the battle. So, I think we're going to get an easy win here. Key Soul Burst, that's not going to do anything. Yeah, he can't beat Metatoad, and he can't beat Zulong. And he might not even be able to beat Hunder either. So, yeah. We are in the best position we could possibly be. I mean, maybe his Nimue could 1v1 my Metatoad, but I could get Sap Plant up. And I don't think I can break through Wiki Wiki either. So yeah, I think we're in a decent position, unless it's Perch Palm. Which is something I do gotta take into consideration a little bit. If it's Perch Palm, and I don't O-Code Jaloosa, that could actually be a little scary. I do have Cinemoth in the back, but Cinemoth doesn't really do anything. I don't know why I brought Cinemoth into this battle. We all know how much of a fraud Cinemoth is. Okay, nope, he went into Nimue, so he made a mistake going into this thing. I can go for a Thunder Chomp for 3. Because, yeah, it actually doesn't have Mega Chomp. This variant doesn't, so since he let Nimue go down, which he lived, surprisingly, I'm actually kind of shocked that it lived that. It's fine. I could have Sharpened, honestly, but I'll go for Vice Jaws in case he switches out. And yeah, that's it. That's going to be battle number 1 is going to be a win for my return in random battles. I want to do more random battles in the future because I think they're fun. They're a nice little mix-up for the rest of my content I made. Oh, by the way, that was my... I should have just used Vice Jaws. It's just that Jaloosa was not a good swap-in. Yeah, and Jaloosa physically can't break anything I have left. I mean, maybe it can, but I have Zulong. I'm going to chip it, so... Hey, I definitely won't catch the Oko, but I can do a lot of damage to it. I'm going to get it to the red, at least. I'll get it to the red. Yeah, okay, not quite to the red. And it's not rageful. If I live that, I'll laugh. Okay, I do lose a Loomian. But that is no big deal, because, yeah, what are you going to do? I'm lagging, I'll go Zulong, and I just Thunderstrike with Zulong, and we win. Do we have Thunderstrike on this? We do. So, yeah, we get a hard-hitting attack to end the Jaloosa, and that will be it. That is going to be a W for battle number 1. We're going to head into battle number 2, and hopefully I get a very good matchup again, because, yeah, random battles can be very matchup fishy. So, let's head into battle number 2. Battle number 2, and let's see what we have. He has a Yursat. He has a Sharbot, so that's going to be very interesting to see what it is. I have a Munchwheel, though. Oh, it's the 2-move specialization. So, we're going to see how this goes. Does this even work? Because I believe specialization does not work with specialty items anymore. So, I don't even think it's going to work, but I'm going to try it. Which Bywarn are you? You're Soulstorm. Ooh, okay. No, that's not great, because you have no melee attack. I think it's still a decent bring, though. Ogre. I could Fade Away and Spectral Burst. Why does it have to have Health Gift? On all the moves, it has to be Health Gift. You're my Vigorous Loomian, so I'll bring you for the Snack. Are you Facade? I got Facade my mass. I never get to use Facade. I never get to use Facade. I never get to use Facade. There's Revenant. I don't know how Facade works. I think it's when you have a Loomian in the last spot. So if I lead with Crabtana, if he leads with your snack, I'll be in a decent position. I have a lot of spirit types though, so I don't... Oh, this is the melee Revenant. Okay, I want to bring this then, because it can do a lot of damage. It can also outspeed a lot of threats. If that thing isn't boots, yeah, I'll lead with you. I'll lead with... I want to lead with Bywarn as my lead, so I be the least threatening as I can. That'll be what I do. I'm going to try to be the least threatening look as I can. So this should show up as Bywarn. Yes, it does. I love this. He doesn't know! He doesn't know. The thing that's good is that Bywarn actually has fatal... Oh. Wait a minute. This is a ranged my mask. This is ranged! Are you kidding me? Well, he's not going to know that until he hits me, so take a Spectral Burst in the face. Yes! Facade! Again, this is the first time I've ever used Facade. Nothing! 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 Get out of here, Gear Snack! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get off the field! That is the most interesting start of all time. Does Bywarn even get Spectral Burst? I don't even know. He's probably like, whoa! What the heck? Who is this? Unless he knows this is my mask. We'll see. Darn, I wish this my mask had Fade Away, though. That would have disguised the Bywarn play a lot better. Don't get swept by a Bywarn! You don't want to get swept by a Bywarn! This is not a Bywarn! Ah, 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 ah! Get out of here, your snack! One of the big threats is gone. He still has some scary Loomians I gotta watch out with, but I think we're in a decent position. So yeah. Pretty good start for us. Wobblisk comes on in. I'm going to switch out of this Bywarn. Bywarn, in quotation marks. I'm going to go into... I mean, Munchwill's not a bad play, but I kind of want to go Revenant and Fade Away. He could Luster Loot me, but even if he does, I could live one hit and then I could Fade Away out. Oh, I forgot he had Earthquake. Yeah, I forgot he had Earthquake. Just shows how quick a battle can change just in one move. Yeah, I forgot about that. I keep forgetting that Wobblisk has that move. I don't know why. I'll go for Steel Crusher because... guess what? The other guy's dead. So, goodbye, Wobblisk. Goodbye, Wobblisk. This is a quick second battle, but losing Revenant really sucks. Because I don't think I have that much damage potential in the rest of the team. Especially if you go Sea Drake now. And he does. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do I have any Clutch Plushies or anything that outspeed this? I mean, I have Colossotrops, so if he's stuck into Thorn Slam, I should be able to KO it, hopefully. I just want to get a hit off. Thorn Slam. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Please hit your Steel Crushers. Don't miss them. That's a 2-hit KO if I hit my Steel Crusher. Right, Munchwheel? All you gotta do is hit the Steel Crusher. Right? Right? Dang! Well then. I mean, there's only one thing to do. Because I don't know if he is that other set or not. What I need to do, I need to go into freaking Bywarn. And this is the real Bywarn. This isn't the other one. I get motivational up. Darn. This is not good. It shows how quick a battle can switch. I'll go for a Resonate. Yeah, I gotta switch Sea Drake out or just KO it. I mean, I had no other switch. I didn't know what to do there. That's gonna do a lot. I had nothing I could do there. Resonate. We'll catch the Oko. 3v2, but the 3v2's not looking very nice for me. I'm not... At least one of his offensive threats is dead, but losing my Revenant really sucks. I didn't think it was going to Earthquake my mask. There is Swolder. I can hit it once, but I don't want it to do... I don't want to do that. Oh, yeah, I don't really have a switch into this. Do I have anything to hit you? Yeah, no, not really. I could Dissipate out. Bywarn's weak to Para. Everyone's weak to Para! Are you kidding me? Everyone's weak to Para. Do I outspeed you? Probably not, because you're level 52. Bruh, why? Why did it have to be a Swolder? Maybe what I can do is maybe I can go Colossa. I don't catch an Oko, though. I know that I don't catch an Oko. What I need to do, I need to Mud Spatter Swolder twice, and I need to get a Brawn Boost up, and hopefully that's enough to win. That's what I need to do. I need to Mud Spatter twice. So Mud Spatter for damage. I mean, I don't know what else to do in this situation. That's the only way I can win. Baneful. That's not Oko. Cause up for sod! Okay. So that's good. I get that off. I can go for a... I could try to go for a flinch, but my only way to win is with Colossotrops. I need to rely on Colossotrops. And I need to hope that what he has left, I could do work. Do I Brawn Boost now is the question? Do I Brawn Boost now? I think I got a Brawn Boost now, because he's just going to power and get all his HP back. So I want to make sure if I Brawn Boost now, that will put me in the best position. Because I know that I outspeed the Swolder. So, and he doesn't want to hit me because of potential Frail Armor. So, I'm going to Brawn Boost. Let's see if he does it, though. Oh, he knew. You knew that wasn't Frail Armor, so... Good thing is... Oh, the poison sucks. Because I actually take more from poison than I do from the other move. But now, he's at -2. I just gotta hope with whatever he has left, I outspeed. If not, then I lose. This should Oko the Swolder, because I'm at +2, and I'm boosted by Vigorous, so... Oh no, webbing sucks! And it lived! Colossotrops, you are a fraud! Get off my screen! I'm never using a Vigorous Colossotrops ever again. Let's head into battle number 3. Battle number 3 in randoms, and I'm just gonna say, that battle pretty much convinced me to never use a Vigorous Colossotrops. How can a +2 almost maxed outburst not Oko that Swolder? That is crazy. You know what else is crazy? I have nothing for Garlash, so... Unless you're Boots, which you're not. Of course you're not Boots. Well, this is great. How am I going to beat Garlash? Are you Drudge at least? You are at least Drudge. So maybe I could set up a Drudge before you Chili Chomp. When you're the best option for this. It's not great when you're the best option. Is there anything else I could do for that? Garlash? Not really. Garlash is horrible. How am I going to beat Garlash? I'm going to bring everything forward, because if I don't, I lose to that on the spot. And that doesn't even count for some of the other Loomians, like Metatoad, or that guy, or... I'm not bringing in my electric immunities. Probably a big mistake, but... Oh, come on. He's not going to bring that, right? I mean, you could live a little... But you have nothing for it, either. Jeez, this is brutal. Do I bring... Who do I bring with? I'm going to lead with you. Because I can live one hit. What I could do is Earthquake, try to deal some damage, and then switch. And then you could probably KO this, although you can't KO anything else is the problem. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to lead you on that. If you lead Metatoad, that's fine, because I have Slumber. So is he going to lead Metatoad, or is he going to lead the other guy? I don't know yet. I don't know if he's going to lead Garlash. I just don't want him to lead Garlash turn 1. He did. He led Top turn 1, actually. That's great for me. This is perfect, because Cosmere in case is very bulky. And I could go for a Psycho Blast for free. I could even Hypnotize in case he goes into something like... I want to see if he has the Toad. Will he have the Metatoad? I'm just going to stand and deal damage, and then I'm going to Dissipate. He has Sherbot, so Sherbot comes on in. Has Shakedown. Oh, Sherbot's level 55, actually. Do I have any metal? I didn't bring Eliguana, so that's not ideal. Oh no, I have Metatoad. Yeah, Metatoad's good. Metatoad could switch in, unless you out of order. I'm switching into the Metal Blast, or he could Palm. Even if he Palms, though, I can pivot out. Frost Beam will not do that much. So now we know that he's not that set, at least. Okay, very interesting situation here. Thunderclap comes in hot. I don't even think it picks up the Oko on the Sherbot, though. Okay, he sacked Sherbot. For some strange reason, he sacked Sherbot. Bye-bye. He sacked Sherbot. I guess it's because he's trying to get Garlash in. That's why he's doing it. He's trying to get a free swap into the Garlash. Either way, though, he did not go Garlash. He went Murray. Even though I used a melee-type move. I could switch into... I don't necessarily have a switch into Murray. I mean, yeah, Cosmere can't touch it. Timber can once, but I could get Metal Blasted if I'm not careful. Plus, he could set up hazards, and I don't necessarily have anything for hazards. I think I'll be fine. If I can get a Drudge on Terrafly, I'll actually be in a pretty good situation to get a Drudge up. Fade away. Okay, pivots out. Got a crit, which does suck, because he's going to go in the Garlash and Oko me. That's why that sucks, because that's going to give him a free switch into Garlash. Watch, Garlash, right here. Nope, no Garlash. Arceros comes on in instead. And Arceros does a lot of damage as well. I gotta go into Cosmere. Cosmere is the best play. When Cosmere is the best play, you know it's brutal. When Cosmere on an Ancient type is the best play. And as you can see, even though Arceros no longer has that move, he can Boiling Press still. So yeah, this is before he lost all his moves. Tatub comes... Heh. Well, I will happily take half of Tatub's health down. He's not going to stay in, so I'm going to Dissipate out. I'm going to Dissipate now, because he's not going to stay in the Tatub, and even if he does, my Cosmere will still be alive anyway to swap back in. And maybe I could potentially be in a situation where I could Drudge on Terrafly and win. He does switch. Don't... Oh boy, here we go. Here is the cheese. Thing is, I don't know what he has on it. Can I live one hit is the question. I won't be able to live one hit. Okay, you know what? I'm fine. Because I will go into you, and I will see what Garlash you are. Because I am Briar Block, so you know what? I'm going to see if you have Chili Chomp. Do you have Chili Chomp on your Garlash? If you don't have Chili Chomp, Carcius Chili Chomp. Why wouldn't his Garlash have that move? At least I chip it a little bit, so that's good. At least I chip it. But man, I need a Drudge. I can't get the Drudge up. But that Oko me. What's my melee defense? 89, 81. I might be able to live one hit. Even then, I might not even catch the KO is the problem. I gotta go for it. I don't really have any other options here. I gotta try to get rid of Garlash. I hope this does not Oko. Okay, not even close. Wow, not even close. And that doesn't catch it. But I can always Briar Block this guy for later, so Briar Block. And if he attacks me, goodbye Garlash. Well, he made a mistake there. Goodbye Garlash. We got rid of the Garlash. So Garlash is dead, and I got a +1. He's going to go into Tatub, which isn't ideal, but I can always Drudge set up, so it's not the end of the world. And I still have Cosmere. He can't go Moraith. And if he goes Moraith, I'm Wave Wreckering intentionally. I might just save this, honestly. I have an idea. You know what? I do have an idea. I want to set up a Drudge as the thing. I want to set up a Drudge on Terra and hope I don't get 2-hit KO. He's Boom Bash. Okay. Since he's Boom Bash, got a crit as well, so that's funny. Got a crit. I want to get a setup on Terra, and I want to see if I get that Bug Fever boost. That's what I want to do, but he's not going to allow me. Instead, he's going to go Moraith. Yeah, Moraith comes in on Cosmere. I pivot out into Himber because the play is... Ooh, yeah, play is kind of forced. Would I outs... Oh, I would not outspeed it because I'm slower than it. That's the problem. I'm slower than it. Moraith is the... Sea Drake's the best play. I want to see what Moraith does, actually. I want to see if this one does have Metal Blast. So yeah, back into Sea Drake. I'll Briar Block. Do you have Impersonate on this? That's the thing. You have no clue what the movesets are on these guys. You have no clue. Dark Surge. So he has Dark Surge. So he has Dark Surge. Good to know. He does have Dark Surge, meaning Moraith does not touch. So yeah, Metatoad kind of sucks then. But, since he did that move, I'm actually free to click a Thorn Slam. Thorn Slam is free here for some big damage, but I get Oko'd in return. Which does suck, but, you know, not the end of the world. I need a Drudge. Do I have any moves to hit Moraith? Does this Terrafly have a move to hit Moraith with? No, not really. But I could Drudge once. Fade away, Drudge. That'll be what I do. If I Drudge here, I might be in a position to win, and then I can Parasitize any HP that Moraith takes off of me. That'll be the plan. I don't think Moraith has a move that can hit me super effectively, so I'm going to use that to my advantage. He has Fade away to pivot, but that's fine. I don't think he has a switch, and even if he does, I Parasitize, free HP, and I should outspeed whatever he comes in. I don't think he had any other fast threats. Is his last one Arceros, actually? Is Arceros dead? I don't remember. Yeah, the last one is Arceus. I got a Baneful Bash and at least try to get a little bit of damage. Hope I live a hit and hope he doesn't Blaze Rush me immediately. Okay, that's a 2-hit KO. Crit helps. Poison also helps. Poison does also help. Primal does not OHKO, not even close to OHKOing me. If I can get the Bug Fever boost, I win. If I get the Bug Fever boost, I win. I'm going for it. I'm going for the para. Go for the para. I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna be brave. Please, Tara, do it. Do it. Do it. Is that enough? Please? Yes! Okay, well, we win now. Unless his Tots about speeds, we win. Which I just para twice, because I want to get HP back. Yeah, I don't think there's anything he can do. Oh yeah, there's nothing he can do anymore. I'm at +3, so I just para for some HP. He could use Impersonate, but I think I'm fine, because I resist, so... Yeah, this might just OHKO Marafe straight up, and if it does it, no big deal. Oh, wow, crit! Well, I'm getting very lucky. Now I'm at +5, so yeah. And I have my last thing in the back. And Terrafly is going to come in with the sweep. And that's going to be the random battles. I might do another video on random battles within a week from now. Because these are kind of fun to do every once in a while. It's not something I want to grind every video on. Because random battles can feel pretty much the same after a couple of them. But still, it's pretty fun to go back to random battles every once in a while. I went 2 for 3 today. And yeah, saw some very interesting Loomians put in some work. If you guys want me to do more random battles, please tell me in the comments below because they are very fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!